Hey guys, so I'm walking in Montenegro by the port, as you can see, next to all the super yachts, and I was having some thoughts about, being a woman in business, scaling your business, dealing with problems in your business, and all this kind of stuff that I think about every day, that I deal with every day myself, and that my clients deal with as well. And this video is going to be specifically for the woman out there who has her own business, who is either a service provider or a coach, consultant, or expert in a certain type of industry niche. And this is going to be specifically for you if you've been dealing with failed launches, you've been feeling demotivated lately, or you've just been dealing with problems, right? Whether it's with your clients or lack of clients, or you want to make more than you have been making for the last 6 months, maybe anything along those lines. This is going to be very helpful for you, because as I was walking next to all these boats and super yachts, I was once again reminded of the fact that life itself is abundant. It's just that we as human beings, we tend to always narrow down our thinking and our reality down to our problems. Okay, so if let's say you had a launch that failed, or your funnel is having issues, or if you had to fire someone from your team, or someone that you were working with went behind your back, or they didn't hold up their end of the agreement, or anything of the sort, we tend to fixate on that. And as women who, well, me personally, I'm the typical firstborn daughter / perfectionist type of girl, and we tend to fixate on those things, and we just stop seeing opportunity, or we stop believing that the problem is going to come to an end and that this too shall pass. We kind of become blind to that. We start thinking, oh my God, I'll never be able to get back on track, or this is like the end of my business. I just have to pack up and leave and stop this shit. And we go into thinking of ends and quitting and stuff like that. So let me be the first one to tell you that that is, first of all, very normal. It's very normal. It's very human. And it's especially normal for girls like me and you, because we grew up thinking that the best way to protect ourselves from getting hurt or disappointed is to make sure that everything is perfect and that we are perfect and that everything goes perfectly. But that is not the case. Life doesn't work that way, unfortunately, as much as we would love for it to do. And God, I feel so weird walking around this tourist coastal town just talking about shit like this while everyone's looking at me. It does feel cringe, not gonna lie, but you have to do what you have to do. But anyway, let me just get to my car. I can't even formulate my thoughts properly this way. People were just giving me the worst stares. But anyway, what I was saying was that I need to remind myself and you that the world in and of itself is an abundant place, okay? God created it that way. If you actually think about it outside of yourself, there's almost an unlimited amount of money, an unlimited amount of opportunities, and an unlimited amount of good things in this world. There's also the bad stuff, right? But the fact of the matter is, outside of all those bad things, including the problems that you're worrying about right now, whatever it may be, the world is super abundant because God created it that way. And I feel like me and you both need to remember that that is the truth, regardless of how scarce we might feel right now, regardless of we might be thinking maybe next month I need to shut down my whole business, or maybe next month I won't be able to pay rent, or I won't be able to blah blah blah, all this shit. Regardless of that, the fact of the matter is the world is an extremely abundant place, and there is enough, more than enough, to go around for everyone. That is the truth. But just because it's the truth, it's much harder to always remember that truth, including for myself. So please do not be discouraged if you're facing problems in your business right now. Do not be discouraged if none of your leads are being closed. Do not be discouraged if you still haven't hit your target income after months of trying, maybe even years of trying. Do not be discouraged. Your time will come, okay? Believe in the fact that your life could be very, very different in a year. It could be very different. So different that if someone were to show you a recording of what your life is going to look like in a year, if they were to show you this recording, you might even laugh. Because you'll be like, what the hell? That's impossible. Like, come on, me? That's just not possible. But guess what? It is. I mean, me personally, if someone would have told me that my life would look the way it does today, if they would have shown me 2 years ago, I wouldn't just laugh at it, I would actually be offended. Like, that's how unbelievable it would have been. So always keep faith.